Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance. I'm going to show you where you can get access to IBO training, and also at the end of the webinar I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business, and I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. It's really the bomb of marketing platforms. So again, just sit back, take in as much of this as you can. I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, especially if you're brand new to the internet or if you're brand new to network marketing. I mean, there's just so much information out there, isn't there? Everybody's totally on information overload. So we're going to take this little tiny steps at a time. And the good news is that there's two webinars, live webinars weekly, in addition to the Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Oh, there's also a webinar on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you get a chance across the globe to at least attend one live webinar. I also record these webinars and they are available to you over at IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, and that's just youtube.com/IBOtoolbox. So I'll have this one up later on for you to view. In addition to going over the basics and what I just mentioned, today's advanced training is going to be writing a press release. Writing a press release is really one of the most important things that you can do to move your business forward. Press releases are powerful. It's really, IBOtoolbox calls it press release because it's really an announcement or information about your business. Now, you can write about anything you want. You can write about your business, training, you know, you can write about yourself. You can write about anything that you're passionate about. The guidelines is that there's no negativity on this platform and no adult material. So just keep those in mind and you're fine. And, you know, there's lots of talk about, you know, what you should write about and what you shouldn't write about. But you know what? I find that those people that write from the heart and give value are the ones that succeed the most on this platform. So just keep that in mind, whether or not it's, you know, it's something about your business. The one thing that I would caution you, if you are writing about your business, not to copy the sales copy from your affiliate site. Put your business in your own words. Are you getting results? Tell us about the results you're getting. You know, make it interactive, make it, you know, people can tell when you're writing from your heart. So just always give value. You can't go wrong with always giving value. So hopefully that will help you. So we're going to write a press release. I'm going to show you how to publish it out. We're going to throw an image in the press release. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. And we're also going to put a video in the press release. So we're going to do all kinds of things. We're going to put links in there, and we're going to, you know, change the font and, you know, the background color and all of that. So again, just take in as much of this as you can. We'll go over how the platform works. For you new people, my goal for you, or new members, new members, my goal for you by the end of this webinar is that you have enough information to hit the ground running. We're also going to get your profile set up. Your profile, your IBO social profile page, is really your public storefront. It's where all the information for your businesses and about you, how to contact you, your press releases get pushed out to your profile page, your videos get pushed out there, your other social networks, all of that goes on your profile page. And so once we're done with this webinar, you're going to see how everything comes together. So if you're brand new, we're going to get that all set up for you. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. And I know you just have so much fun hanging out with us, and we have a great time with these webinars. Wednesday's webinars are Q&A. So if you have questions for me today, I'm not going to be able to answer them. I do that on Wednesdays, so that gives you the opportunity to think of some questions. If you're not going to be at the webinar, and if you want to send me a message over at over through IBO, or you also can do that at the help desk, you can definitely do that. Before we go any further with the webinar, let's talk about a couple of things. One thing is, I want to make sure that you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox over there. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBO. Webinars are announced over there. If there's a new platform, maybe a credit sale, just information that you don't want to miss. So make sure that you follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook so that you keep up to date with them. Let's see, the other thing is, there's a couple of ways that you can get help and get additional training here at IBO. So one of the ways is we do have a help desk, okay? It's IBOhelpdesk.com, and there's a link up here under site navigation. So I already have this open. So at the help desk, you've got a knowledge base, you've got how-to videos, and you can also search for something here and get instant results. You can also create a ticket if you can't find what you're looking for. But I got to tell you, 99.9% of the tickets that are answered at the help desk are resolved for referring members to a video or the knowledge base. So really go through this information. It's all there. It's all available to you. The other way that you can get helper assistance and additional training is I've launched a site called marketwithkris.com. It's got up-to-date IBOtoolbox training, okay, current up-to-date, okay, I'm constantly updating it. You access marketwithkris.com for free, so you're just going to click on this to register for free, and then you're going to, once you're inside in the members area, you get free access to the IBOtoolbox training. Okay, so there's like 40 lessons on every single aspect of IBOtoolbox and its different family of websites, all the family of websites, okay, like IBO List, IBO Exchange, all of the family of websites. So there's training on everything. Plus you earn up to 2,250 credits, okay? IBOtoolbox recently acquired rebrandable traffic. Sorry, I had problems thinking there for a second. So I've added some lessons in there on how to create campaigns, how to set up your campaign, how to set up your campaign using a lead capture page, just all kinds of things for rebrandable traffic. Also, too, there's courses or lessons on setting up rebrandable traffic sales system. Okay, so if you want to become a traffic reseller, I walk you through step by step how to get a sales page set up, and it's all free. I show you how to do this all for free. Okay, even the tools that you're going to use are all free, even with the lead capture page as well for the rebrandable traffic. Okay, let me take a breath because I'm talking way too fast. Okay, so it's all available to you, plus I have other courses that are paid courses, okay, and you decide what you want to take, all right? List building, Twitter, Facebook courses. There is a free course on Facebook ads, all social media stuff, all things, building your list, all things that you marketers need to succeed. Now, the reason I did this, and a little bit about me, I have been in this industry for close to 16 years now. And I got started, 16 years ago, duh. And when I got started in this industry, I didn't have any training and so forth, but I built huge, huge networks. But the thing that was hard for me, and I'm sure that most of you are experiencing this, is that when you're new to this industry, when you're new to network marketing or, the internet, it can be very difficult. And there's so much information out there. Again, information overload. Oh my gosh. So I know that I really struggled, and especially when I got on the internet, because I did all of my stuff offline. I, called leads and worked my business that way. But what I'm trying to tell you is I had to learn all of this stuff on my own. Because you don't know who to pick for your mentor, and sometimes you join businesses and, your sponsor's not really knowledgeable or they're not available to you or whatever. So I am out on a mission to change all of that for you, okay? So one of the reasons why I'm the IBO trainer is because I'm very passionate about IBOtoolbox. So I went, and I've been on IBOtoolbox for almost 5 years now, and I went through and made it a mission of mine to learn everything inside and out. So that's why I also put up this training website so that you guys could get some training at a fair price, different training besides IBOtoolbox. IBOtoolbox training is completely free. But the other stuff, I want you guys to get information that's correct, not only about IBOtoolbox, but, Facebook ads and Twitter and, all of that stuff. I want it to be available to the masses instead of having to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for it. So that's why I set up this site. And so, register for free over here, take my courses, take the IBOtoolbox lessons. You get IBO credits for taking the lessons, and so it's kind of a win-win situation. Just like training for IBO or anything else, when you woke up and decided to get into network marketing, you had to have some training on it. So IBOtoolbox, by offering the training that we do on the webinars here, and also my training that I have at Market with Kris, will help you with that learning curve. We want to get you guys up running as quickly as possible, because just like myself, I know that IBOtoolbox, and I'm not an employee of IBO or whatever, I'm just a member just like you, just like IBOtoolbox, they're very dedicated to your success. So we want to make sure that you guys have the correct training to get successful, be successful in the business that you're in. So again, it's completely generic training that you can use for any business. Okay, I'm rambling on. Alrighty, so that's a little bit about me and what I do, and you can go to my IBO social profile page, which is ibosocial.com/IBO trainer, and you can find out what else I do. I'm a graphic designer. I have BizOp banners, and I do some other things. So I would recommend that you go and check out my profile page, because it is my public storefront. You can learn more about me, read my press releases, videos, and all of that. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of your financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. There's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. You guys, this is really important to remember. 96% of the daily traffic that IBOtoolbox receives, and that is over 300,000 visitors per day, 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. Okay, you're probably wondering, well, how in the world are they getting to IBOtoolbox? Well, it's really based on all the content that you've been put into IBO. Your press releases that you've published, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed. But again, really super duper important that you realize who you're marketing to. So if 96% of this daily traffic that IBOtoolbox receives is non-member traffic, who are you marketing to? That non-member traffic, right? You're not marketing to the members. You're marketing to that non-member traffic. So they're finding you. You've written a press release, and they're finding you because they went to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release or what you posted on the wall or commented or your comments or whatever. That's how they're finding you, because everything that you do here on this platform gets indexed. So gone are the days of hunting leads down, because you have just became the hunted, and it's all about participating here on the platform, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. That's how they're finding you. So not only is IBOtoolbox a place where you can get it all done, your press releases, posting on the wall, socializing, interacting with other members, uploading your videos, commenting, running your banner ads, your listing ads, sending messages to your associates, all of those things. It's very, very addicting, okay? And it will get you found. So it's different than Facebook, okay? Don't think of IBOtoolbox as another Facebook, because Facebook is not very welcoming for businesses as far as on your personal pages. And you got to be a little bit careful too what you're doing on your other pages as well, like your fan pages and so forth, because you want to do it in a way that you're building a relationship. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we are in the business of relationship marketing. So that's what our business is all about. So gone are the days of that pushy buy this or join me type of environment. Really, no one likes being around, right? We're here to offer value to the other members, to our visitors, that 96% of that traffic. We're here to offer value. Always keep that in the back of your mind. How can I offer value? And you know what? Everyone is an expert. So if you're thinking, well, I don't know anything yet. Well, you know what? Stick around, you will. And then you become an expert with that subject. Then you write about it in your press releases, okay? Again, offering value, whether it's, how to go and pick a domain name, or how to set up a Facebook group, or how to, let's see, what else can I think of? My expertise is banner advertising. Okay, so how to create a banner, or what to make how to make a banner clickable. What makes people click on your banner? That's my expertise. So I write a lot about that. I know this platform inside and out, so I write a lot about IBOtoolbox. And other marketing, other ways to market your business. Okay, so everyone is a guru. Just say these letters out loud. G-U-R-U. Everyone's a guru. I know that's corny, and I know that I say that a lot, but I'm telling you, it's true. You are a guru at something. So write about it. Become passionate about your expertise and write about it. And when you do that, you write from the heart and you give value. That's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers, just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. So every featured tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO, again, is that it allows you to build that business relationship with the other members and your visitors, getting them to know, like, and trust you. So you guys, we are in the perfect environment for that. So take advantage of it and learn how you can leverage IBO to take your business to the next level. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, similar to the back office that you have with your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because again, it's where you're going to do all of your work. It's where you're going to post on the wall. So if I wanted to say something about the webinar, okay, so I would say, come join us on the IBOtoolbox training webinar in progress. Today's training will be on how to write a press release or PR with images and video. Okay, so, and then I'm going to put a link to the webinar. So I always want to put in the http:// and it's always the same link to register, and you have to register for every single one of the webinars. So it's IBOURL.com/webinar. Okay, and right underneath where you post, you make your wall entry. It says, reminder, no negativity, no adult material, and be professional. Prospects are reading. Okay, really, really important. Keep in mind, 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic. I'm going to say that until I'm blue in the face. It's really, really important that you do that. Okay, and I'm not going to be able to do this because somebody just commented, so it's going to say posting too rapidly. So let me show you what that looks like. You get 156 characters, or I'm sorry, 250 characters. This is 156. So I'm going to go ahead and submit wall post, and it's going to say posting too rapidly. Okay, so that means that this one, Athena, just commented on this, and so it bumped that post back up there. So I got to wait for a second for the screen to refresh. I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to hit dashboard so it refreshes, because the dashboard moves very, very quickly. So that post should go down the wall. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm going to paste that back in there, submit wall post. Well, still says it. Okay, we'll come back to that and get that to pop up here. Okay, so let me just go over a few things. So we've got your names up top here. You've got your stars, your badges, and so forth up here. You've got credits, how many credits you have available, and impressions. Okay, all ads at IBOtoolbox are ran from credits converted to impressions. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's how the advertising works here on the platform. We've got our informational icons up here. The first one lights up when you have a new message. The second one lights up when you have new comments, either on a press release or a wall post entry. This one will light up when you have new associates requests. This one lights up when you have a new lead. And yes, you can use this platform to build your list because leads are generated from IBO URLs, from your IBO social profile pages, and from referring others to IBOtoolbox. Okay, the last one is admin messages, and then you've got the log out button. Up top here, we have a 728 by 90 banner. This banner gets the best click-through rate here on IBOtoolbox, so I would highly encourage you to run this size banner up here. I'm seeing anywhere from 8 to 15% across the board. The smaller banners, the 468 by 60, get anywhere from 4 to 6%. And then we've got the 250 by 250. I'm seeing 6 to 8% across the board. Okay, so each one of these take different amounts of impressions. Like the one up top here takes 10 impressions per each time it's viewed. Okay, so it's going to deduct 10 impressions. This one takes 5, and your 468 by 60 takes 2. Listing ads take 1 impression. So actually it's viewed 5 times and it takes 1. So every 5 times it's viewed, it deducts 1 impression. And those get about 3%. Okay. All right. So I was able to post this here finally. So as you can see, it says, come join us on the IBOtoolbox training webinar in progress. Today's training will be on how to write a press release with images and video. Click here. This would be a link to register for the webinar. And that made it clickable by putting that http://. Okay, now you can comment on other members' posts. If you want to view a press release, just simply click on their view press release. And Todd's written this press release on Are You Trying? He's got some nice little images in there. Makes sense. Very cool. Very nice job, Todd. If you're on the webinar here, lots of images. People relate better to images. They like that visual. So keep that in mind. So of course, I'm going to show you how to do that when we do our press release. So I'm not going to comment on this because I want to take the time to read it and give him a good comment. I just don't want to put, hey, great press release, thanks for sharing. I want to put a nice long comment here, really read it and leave a good comment just like Lonnie did here. Okay, so I would have to come back. But if I wanted to leave a comment, I would just simply click on leave comment. And I would put my comment in here and then click on submit. Okay, you can leave 2 comments here. You can actually leave a business owner comment, or you can leave a comment using Facebook. Okay, or you can do both if you want. And obviously, the more you leave, the more comments you leave, the more exposure you're going to get. Okay, so every comment that you leave is going to have a backlink back to your IBO social profile page. So the business owner comments would go back to your IBO social profile page. Facebook comments would go back to your Facebook page. Okay, so more exposure for you. Hopefully you'll see by the end of this webinar that it's really all about getting you more exposure. Let's see here. If I wanted to just comment on a post, let's see, I'm just going to comment on my post. So, okay, just glad you made it. Okay, and by commenting on somebody's post, it's going to send that post back up to the top of the wall for more exposure. Okay, and this is kind of what we call IBO spirit. So yeah, I just commented on my own post, but if I were to comment on somebody else's post, let's see, I'll just do this one. Like the post that I see, I'm going to comment on this one. This person's welcoming Fortress. Okay, so I'm just welcoming a new member. It goes back up to the top eventually. Okay, so there it is, back up to the top. All right, so, okay, great. So, and then Kelly just commented on the one that we put in about the press release. She said, thanks, Kris. I have been receiving valuable information to help assist me here at IBOtoolbox. Learning how to do a PR is exactly what I need to jumpstart my business efforts. Thanks again. Okay, so, you know, that's how you comment. Now, let me tell you this, and this doesn't happen very often, but you're always in control at IBOtoolbox, okay? So if somebody makes a negative comment on your wall entry or your press release or whatever, you can delete it, okay? You can delete these comments, okay? So if I wanted to delete that, I could. If I wanted to delete my own comment, I could do that. But your wall posts, you're in charge. Okay, just so that you know that. Because what will happen is it'll say delete comment, I'll do that, and it says the page IBO Toolbox says, are you sure? You can either click on OK or cancel. In this case, I'll do cancel. Okay, but you're always in control. If a member is sending you stuff that you don't want, like if they're constantly sending you links to their business in their messages to you, you can unassociate with them. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm associated with. Okay, so let's say Mary was sending me stuff, so I would just unassociate. I would just remove associate with her. Okay, so that's how you do that. Again, you're always in control with here at IBO Toolbox with who you associate with and the comments. You can always submit a help ticket or something over there and let us know or report. Let's see. Just show you how to report somebody. Just click on report, okay, if they're doing something wrong, or just submit a wall entry or a help desk ticket and let us know. Okay, so we'll definitely take care of you. We're here to help you, or IBO Toolbox is here to help you. I say we because I answer support tickets. Okay, so we'll definitely get this taken care of. All right, it's a safe haven for all IBO Toolbox members, and we want to make sure that everybody's taken care of. All right, okay, so we're kind of running out of time. So anyways, this is the wall, how you post on the wall. You've got information on the site here. You've got your site navigation. We're not going to have time to go through all of these things because I do want to get over and do the press release. We've got our featured member of the day, Peter Patterson. You guys, this is a great story because there's a lot of talk always about how do I get to be featured member of the day? I think the members vote on it. Not true. I think there's a committee that votes who gets the featured member of the day. Not true. I think IBO Toolbox picks the featured member of the day. Not true. Okay, you get to be featured member of the day by achieving and maintaining at least 5 stars. Okay, also by participating. You've got to participate like crazy. You got to comment on other members' press releases, wall posts, post on the wall. Just really, 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 really be super duper active. Frequent logins, all that sort of thing. You got to have advertising running. You just got to have everything going on. Okay, and you can only be featured member of the day every 45 days. Okay, so one person cannot be featured member of the day, 2 times a week or whatever. And there's over 100,000 active members, so it gets to be very difficult to do that. Okay, so you definitely want to go and be as active as you can. Hang on just one second. Okay, so be very, very active, okay? Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat, talking way too fast. Okay, so we've got member advertising or our third-party advertising here. We've got our IBO Toolbox on track here, and this will help you keep on track as far as your stars, maintaining those stars. If you click on any of these links, it'll tell you what you need to do to achieve that star. We've got the featured member or the member advertising, member listing advertisements. Get it right. IBO Big Dogs. Okay, this is awarded to the top 10 members that have the most advertising shown. Okay, so these members have several ads going and several different types of ads going. Like they've got 15 banners running, just a huge amount of ads running. Okay, that's how they get to be the top 10 members that have the most advertising running, and they get that big dog icon here. And this resets daily, okay, at 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. The top enrollers, these members have referred the most new members to IBO Toolbox, top 10, okay? We've got as many as 7 for one person and 2 for the lowest amount, okay? They've made it into the top 10. Okay, and this resets on Saturdays at 12 midnight. We've got our traffic leaders. These members get the most exposure, or get the most traffic, I should say, to their IBO social profile pages, their join pages, their IBO URLs. They've got a lot of traffic coming in. Okay, and then you've got your IBO, and this resets daily. You've got your IBO Toolbox members online. You can click here to see all online members. You've got your chat rooms active. You can create a chat room if you want. You've got your ad monitor. Okay, this widget monitors how many ad types you have running. So, like for instance, I've got one listing ad, 13 468 by 60 ads, 13 250 by 250, and 26 728 by 90 ads. So as you can see, to be up on the IBO big dogs, you have to have a lot of advertising going, okay, which you need a lot of credits to get, you know, your ads running that are converted to impressions, etc. You've got your IBO social profile stats here, and you've got the system-wide stats. So this is how you can see, so far today, IBO Toolbox has gotten 143,959 visitors this week. Let's see, over 1 million, close to 2 million, and for the month, close to 2 million. Then we have a section assistance area. This also brings up some how-to videos that I've recorded. If you need immediate assistance here, like how to comment on a wall post, you just simply click on that, pops open the video, and you can watch and learn how to do that. Okay, a link to my site Market with Kris is here, information on the training webinars, the time, and a link to register. You can follow IBO Toolbox on Facebook simply by clicking on this, and Twitter, YouTube, the news feeder, and network blogs. Okay, so let's real quickly, running out of time here. All right, so we need to do a couple of things real quick. I need to get your profile set up, and we need to go and do the press release. So we're going to do profile really fast, okay? The good news is we're recording this, so if you're new, going, oh, don't go through this too fast. I'm brand new. No worries, okay? You can go over to Market with Kris. I walk you through step by step in little bits and pieces, and you can get it all over there too as well. All right, so click on Edit Profile. And step one is basic information. This is how contacts are going to locate you or prospects, okay? So your name, your geographic location, you put your phone and Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. One thing I want to tell you is that if you put your phone number in, be prepared to be contacted, okay? The second thing that I want to tell you is no one from IBO Toolbox, an employee from IBO Toolbox, will never contact you. So if somebody contacts you and says they're from IBO, definitely ask them to clarify that, because they're probably a fellow member of IBO, okay? Because I know there's some people on this platform that will call you up and say they're with IBO Toolbox, and the employees of IBO Toolbox will never contact you, okay? So I just want to make sure that you know that. And they will never ask you for any, if somebody calls you and asks you for anything, personal information, again, IBO Toolbox will never do that. All right, you're probably going, what? It's happened though. So I just want to let you know that IBO Toolbox employees or staff or whatever will never contact you through your phone number, okay? Let's see, your email is always kept private. The only ones that see that is IBO Toolbox. They needed that so that they could confirm your account, send you that activation link. You can sign up for a free IBO Tube channel, which is part of the family of websites in IBO Gig Store. Put your channel URL in here and click on Save. Step two is a profile image. You want to use a real picture of yourself, not a not a logo or product image. Okay, you want to make sure that you do use a real picture of you. Again, there's over 100,000 active members, lots of members promoting the same business opportunity or the logo or whatever. If we all look the same, how in the world would you tell us apart? So really recommend that you use a nice picture of yourself. Think of IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room where we meet as if we're meeting in person. So it's always nice to see your face instead of be you, be real, okay, instead of a logo or a product image. You're going to just choose one from your computer and upload it. Step 3 is your business information. This is where you're going to put your business name, your title, links to your business opportunity or product website, and then a short business description or right up here, and click on Save. Okay, that's really the 3 basic information that you need to complete your profile. Okay, once you do that, make sure that you return to the dashboard so that you get your 500 advertising credits, because once you've earned your first star, you get 500 advertising credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. So that's one of the reasons why it's really important to complete your profile, not to mention that your profile is your public storefront. Okay, we're just going to fly through. Again, make sure you click on dashboard because you won't get your credits until you do that. We're going to fly through steps 4 through 9 real quickly. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. This is by purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. You can find out more at the Credit Center. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform, but it's not free to run. So you should, one of the ways that you could, is what I'm trying to say, give back to a platform that does so much for us and helps keep it free for all the members, is by either purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. The other way is by visiting third-party sponsor advertising. It all helps keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us. Just click here to add the contributor badge. Minimum credit purchase is only $10, so certainly everybody's got $10 to put behind their business. Step 5 is customizing your IBO social profile page. I've got a couple of graphics. You can do video, you can do text, you can do all kinds of things. If you'd rather use the HTML editor, you can certainly do that, which is what I do, and then just click on Save here. Step 6 is business links, backlinks. These will show up on your profile and get picked up by the search engines. You just simply put in the link name and the URL and click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete. Okay, these 2 icons here, edit, delete. Step 7 is your social networks. Choose from the drop-down menu here and put in your URL for each different social network here. Step 8 is your business videos. This is where you upload videos to your profile. And step 9 is monetizing your profile page with Google AdSense. Okay, you got to go over to Google AdSense, get approved, set up a free account, get approved. I recommend a blog. Don't give them your IBO social profile page as your website because it's really not yours, but IBO allows you to run your Google AdSense there. Best way to get approved is by giving them a blog or a website that you own and that gets a lot of traffic. Okay, it's getting harder and harder to get approved by Google AdSense, but that's the best way to do that. And then you'll just comply with these conditions. You'll put in your script that you get from your Google AdSense account and comply with the terms and conditions and click on Save. Okay, so we're going to go over, we're going to do something a little bit backwards here because we're running out of time. So the first thing that I want to do is we're going to go to the press release, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what the profile looks like because we'll have to go over there for our press release anyways. Okay, so to write a press release, you are going to click on PR Tool under IBO Apps. Okay, so click on PR Tool. And you could either click on create or you can scroll down. Okay, you can definitely read all of this stuff here. You can write 2 press releases a day. You receive 20 credits or 40 credits for each press release if you're a contributor, meaning you purchase credits. If it's authentic, you're going to get 100 credits, meaning that it's nowhere else out there on the internet. It has to be at least 250 written words, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, so additional information again here. Just remember the obvious. You know, don't be negative about other members or business opportunities, no adult material, scam warnings, you know, anything, any bashing or negativity or anything like that, because it will be taken down, okay? And if you're really abusing this, you could get suspended from IBOtoolbox. So IBOtoolbox really is a safe haven for all marketers to build their business. So, you know, just do what's right. We all know what's right or wrong. We're all adults here, right? Okay, so I have written a press release I did earlier, and I did that in a notepad document, and that's what I would recommend that you do, okay? Because if you start writing a press release and composing it here at IBOtoolbox and something happens, your computer crashes, the page closes, you know, the cat jumps on the keyboard, I don't know, the dog eats the keyboard, your press release is gone. Okay, so I recommend that you use an editor, and I recommend like Notepad or something like that, not Microsoft Word or any of those, because they're going to throw in a lot of coding, hidden coding, that's going to mess up the actual output of your press release, okay? So my press release is called 10 Tips for Marketing Your Business with Facebook Pages. So I'm just going to copy that. I always do Control-C, but you can right-click and, you know, copy, whatever you want to do, but I do Control-C, Control-V. So I'm going to go in here and Control-V, okay? My website, I'm going to give my marketwithkris.com. And keywords. Okay, so this is Facebook stuff. Okay, and this is pages. Let's see. I'm just going to do pages here. Okay, so the keywords that I have put in are Facebook marketing tips, Facebook advertising tips, how to market your business with Facebook pages. You know, you don't want to give it a ton of keywords, but you want to use some good relevant keywords. And you know what? You don't have to be an SEO expert on when you write press releases at all. You just whatever you're going to write about, make sure that it's in your press release, okay? In your title, you know, and so forth. Just don't randomly pick keywords, okay? And then what IBO does is it pings it out there to the major search engines, and that's how it gets indexed. And again, I don't know much about SEO. It changes constantly, and you know what? I want to just market my business, so I let IBOtoolbox take care of all of that. So again, just make it simple for you. Whatever you're writing about, put those keywords in there, make sure it's in your title, and you should be good to go. Okay, so now we're going to come back and we're going to grab our press release here, and I am going to copy it. So I'm going to copy. Oops, okay, so that's all I want to copy for right now. So I'm Control-C, and then to paste it in here, you're going to have to do Control-V, okay, because there is actually a, under Edit, there's actually copy and paste, okay, but it shows over here Control+V, okay, so you can't just click on that to make it work, because it's going to say your browser doesn't support direct access to the clipboard. Please use the Control+X/C/V keyboard shortcuts instead. Okay, so that's why I mean Control-V. Okay, so Control-V, and this is the press release, okay? There's a few things that I want to do with it, all right? Let's see, did I forget? All right, I left out my link here too. So let me go back and copy this. Control-C, Control-V. Okay. All right, so one of the first things that I want to do is, the font's fine to me. Actually, I want to make it, instead of this gray color, I want to make it black. So I'm going to make it darker. There we go. Makes it show up a little bit more. Makes it a little bit darker. Background color, if I wanted to do that, maybe I wanted to highlight a certain area like this right here. I could do that for the last sentence for more tips on how to market. Whoops, I got a couple of how-tos in there on how to market your business on Facebook. Visit, and I have my link to my Market with Kris. So I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to put a background color. I'm going to make it nice and bright because I want people to go over to my website to learn more marketing tips. So I'm going to do the yellow, but I also need to put a link in here. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to go up here to this insert edit link, this chain link icon, and I'm going to click on that, and it's going to ask me for the URL. So the URL is marketwithkris.com. Okay, and then the text to display, I'm going to go ahead and leave that as Market with Kris. I could put a title in there. I could just put Market with Kris, and the target could be none, or I could open in a new window, which I'll go for new window. Okay, and then click on OK. Now my link's in there. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to add an image. Okay, so I've got this cool looking image, and what I did was I went in and created a link. You got to have a link to where it's hosted. Okay, so I used IBO banners. And for those of you that don't know about IBObanners.com, you can host your images over there. You can create images, banners, graphics. There's a creator over there. There's a locker where you can host all of your images and so forth. So definitely want to check out IBObanners.com. All right, so I want to put in this graphic. Let's see. I'm going to put it in here after the first paragraph. I'm going to click on Insert Edit Image, okay? And again, the source is where your image is hosted, okay? So it's going to end in a .jpg, a .png, or a .gif extension. So mine happens to end in a .jpg, okay? I can do an image description if I want. I'm not going to bother with that. It'll automatically put in the dimensions for me, okay, but I'm going to have to resize that because it's going to be too big. Okay, so I'm going to go okay. All right, so I'm going to actually, it's highlighted here, okay, so I'm going to center it because I want it to be right in the center there, and I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller here because it's a little bit way too big here for me. So I'm going to make it, I'm going to grab a hold of this corner here. I'm going to kind of just bring it in a little bit there. Okay, I think that looks better. I don't want it too overpowering. It's probably going to fill up most of the width of the PR anyways. All right, so there we go. So if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others. I like that saying. All right, so there's our press release. Let's see. Oh, I want to add a video. Yeah. Okay, so let's scroll down here. So I'm going to actually, what I did was I went and got a video for my Market with Kris. So for those of you, you know what, let's go and grab the code that you're going to need. Well, I'll show you. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually need this code here. It's the embedded code. So I'm going to Control C. And I'll show you where you can get that. But let's go up here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to stay there, and I meant to go to the Insert Edit Video. Okay, so it's going to ask me, I can either put the source in here, but I want to do the embed because I don't want just the link. I want to do the embed because that's going to display the whole video there. So I'm going to do Control V. Okay, so that's my source code, and I'm going to do OK. And I'm going to center it. I like to have everything centered here. And I think this is going to be too big. So I'm actually going to, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller there. Okay, so our video is there, and it's the Market with Kris one. So when we go to preview it, we've got our preview here and our video there. Okay. The other things that you can do with the press release, let's say you wanted to change the color of the font. Okay, let's say we wanted to make this all red. So I want to go here and I'm going to make this red. Okay. I don't really like that, but anyways, that gives you an idea of what you can do. What else? I can make it bold if I want, or I can make it, well, I got to highlight it first before I make it bold. Everything that you change, you're going to have to highlight. Okay, so keep that in mind. If I want to make it italicized, I can do that. Or let's say, you know what, I don't want to do that. I want to undo that one. I just do this back arrow here. Okay, so now it's just bold and red. All right, so pretty simple stuff. And so now I think we're ready to publish it. Okay, so I am going to go down here and it's going to say, if you personally wrote this PR and it's not posted anywhere else on the internet, including your own personal sites, meaning that it needs to go out here first on IBOtoolbox, you can earn additional credits for posting authentic content. Your authentic content will be sent to Copyscape and scanned to ensure your content meets these requirements. Okay, so I just wrote this press release, so it's authentic. So we're going to check this box, and if it wasn't, then I just leave this one as copied, but it's going to ask me for the link where I got the original content. So let's say I had it on my Karafotas.com site. I could put that in there. But again, this is authentic, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then agree to the terms. I assure that this press release does not contain negativity towards any member, opportunity, or product. And I assure that this press release does not contain profanity or adult material. Okay, so now I can click on publish. So let's see what happens here. It's working, it's working. Okay, so now if we go down here, it says publish to IBO social profile, publish to network blogs, publish to Facebook, publish to Twitter, publish to home biz blogs, authentic, is authentic from Copyscape, and awarded bonus credits, yes, 100. And so I can click here to continue. Okay, so what's going to happen is when we go to the wall, sorry, you guys, it's 12 o'clock. I'm keeping you late after school. Dashboard. Okay, so here's my press release. Okay, so it's going out to the wall on my behalf. I didn't have to do anything, and it automatically goes out there saying that I just posted a new IBO Authentic press release titled 10 Tips for Marketing Your Business with Facebook Pages. Please take a look and leave a comment. And here's the link to view the press release. So let's go ahead and do that. It's over on my profile page. Here are the keywords, the link to the website, and my press release. Okay, and my videos there. Okay, and so I could leave a comment either as a business owner or as Facebook here. All right. One thing that I wanted to share with you, it does not go to your personal page, Facebook page, or your Twitter account. It's going to go to IBO Socials Facebook page or feed, and Twitter, IBO Socials Twitter feed. Okay, so to get it to show up on your Facebook feed, you would have to post it on your wall. Okay, one thing about Facebook groups and pages, if the group is private and you're posting your press release there, it's not going to show up on the search engines, so only the members of the group will see that. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're thinking you're going to get extra exposure for posting a press release on a private group on Facebook. All right, so now we want to go over our profile, okay? And I'm going to do that really quick because we are running out of time. So we've got our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, badges, all of that's visible. If we had our phone and Skype listed, that would show up here. If you put in your IBOTube channel, you get a nice little widget that looks similar to this. We've got our IBOtoolbox Associator widget. This is automatically displayed. You don't have to do anything with your profile. on that when you're setting it up. You've got your social media sharing section, your business links here, your visitor information, your Facebook feed. This is step 7 of completing your profile or editing your profile. You've got your RSS feeds to your press releases and wall post feeds. You've got your associates listing here. You've got your Google AdSense over here. If we go down to the bottom, you've got links to your other social networks. You've got your Facebook comments here. You've got your community wall post comments in this area. You've got your IBO customization area here, and you can do anything with this. Not only are you limited to graphics or anything like that, but you could put a whole web page in there. In fact, I have an order form in here. If you click on this link, it's an actual order form. So you can really do anything with this area here. Up here is an area to run a banner, the 468 by 60. Keep in mind that you always want your own banner running on your page, on your public storefront. You don't want to give up this area to any other member because you could lose a sale or a referral, or every link has every advertisement has 2 links, one to the target website, one to the member's IBO social profile page. So you definitely want to have your own banner running on your own page. You've got a menu bar here, home's where we're at now, your business listing under businesses, which is step 3 under edit profile, press releases. This is where the listing is. Also available of your press releases. The last one that I wrote is visible here on top. Videos, the same thing, quick access to your videos, a listing of your videos. Learn more, anyone that fills out this information here becomes a lead for you. Under the My Leads section, search, every member has their own branded search engine. You can give out the URL. Or your visitors could put something in here and search and get instant results. I put in press releases. These are all the press releases that I've done. Let's see. Search, we just did search. Hello. Okay, so before we go over to the main IBO hub, this is what I'm talking about, okay? All of this stuff is your public storefront, okay? Everything here. So that's why it's so important to edit your profile, get it set up, your public storefront, and constantly participate, because all of this stuff is seen by what? The 96% of the daily traffic, non-member traffic, okay? So that's who you're marketing to. Give them something to look at, give them information, give them value, 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 value. Okay, so let's go over to the main IBO hub, which is IBOsocial.com. We've got our third-party advertising up here. We've got our featured member of the day, a link to his profile that we could learn more about him. We have menu bar advertising. We've got the 10 most recent press releases, link to the target website, link to the member's IBO social profile page. And again, remember, we just wrote that press release. It's showing here on the main IBO hub, 10 tips for marketing your business with Facebook pages. Okay. Link to the, again, link to the target website, link to the member's IBO social profile page. We've got our new members. If you click on any one of their pictures, it would take us to their IBO social profile page, member listing ads, link to the target website, picture takes you to their IBO social profile page, 10 most recent videos, link to the target website, link to the member's IBO social profile page. And then we have our latest business owner comments and postings here, okay? So if we refresh this, oh shoot, my stupid refresh screen is, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. Home, we're just gonna go home and we're going to go here. There's a pop-up that's blocking my thing. I'm gonna have to shut down. We're gonna go, never mind, I'm rambling. Okay, so kind of take a visual of what's here on this page. Okay, and then we're going to go back over to the IBO social profile page, and it's the same exact posting. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to say 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic. So at any time, anyone, member or not, 96% non-members can come and start clicking on these links to get more information about a press release, a member, or a product, or anything that you're advertising. So that's why it's so important to participate and really constantly posting press releases, taking advantage of everything that IBOtoolbox has to offer to take your business to the next level. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the webinar. I appreciate each and every one of you. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content that search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Remember that IBOtoolbox is completely free, but it's not free for IBOtoolbox to run. A site of this magnitude with all these bells and whistles costs thousands upon thousands of dollars each month to run. So the one way that we can give back to IBO is by visiting third-party member advertising or third-party advertising such as this one up here. I'm going to click on this one and advertising throughout the platform. Okay, so let's go, or by purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. So let's go to the Credit Center, click on Credit Center under Site Navigation, and we are going to click on Redeem Coupon. Okay, and we're going to enter in today's credit coupon code, and you're going to have to check this box to make sure to comply that you've participated and clicked on a few ads. So let's just go back over to IBO list here and click on an ad here. Okay, so that we can check that box saying that we have done that. All right, so for the credit coupon code is give value. Okay, and then redeem coupon should say accepted 200 credits for added. Thank you guys so much for coming to the webinar. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. I want you guys to be successful in every business that you're in. So make sure that you get the proper training, okay? Make sure that you invite your team, invite guests to come to the webinar. Everyone gets 200 credits at the end, and they're hopefully packed with training and value that you can use and pass on to your team. Okay, have a great Saturday. I'm going to have a link up for Wednesday's webinar. I'm going to post that on the wall here in a little bit. Then you can register for the Wednesday webinar. Go IBO.